Saving $25,000 is one of the most important financial milestones you can reach in order to transform your life from living paycheck to paycheck to actually thriving financially. And in this video, I'll show you exactly why. Did you know that the average American says they don't have enough savings to deal with a $1,000 emergency? My name is Jay, and I don't want that to be you. So from here on out, I'm gonna be your personal guide to mastering your money so that you can stop worrying about your finances and all those unexpected expenses life throws at us to put you in a spot where you will thrive financially and can start enjoying the rest of your life. And it's my belief that once you get $25,000 saved, everything changes and you can begin to do just that. I know you're thinking, why $25,000? Did you just pick a number out of thin air so I'd click on this video? First off, how dare you? Secondly, no. I do think that saving an amount like $25,000 is extremely important, both psychologically and practically. And you'll see why I chose that specific amount in just a few minutes, because this is all something I have personally experienced. Now, this is something I don't hear a lot of people in the finance space talking about, because it seems like everyone is only focused on saving the absolute bare minimum needed to prevent catastrophe. But once you hit that $25,000 milestone, it will have transformed your financial life and open up a whole new world of possibilities for you. Because first off, unless you're someone making multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and if you are, why are you watching this? In order to save up 25 grand, you're going to need how to learn how to budget and control your money. You're going to need to analyze your expenses against your income and make conscious decisions about what you do with your money every time you get paid. You have to go through a process with your paycheck, deciding what money gets spent and what money gets saved. You just can't get the $25,000 saved without a level of awareness and control over what's happening with every dollar you earn. And it's by going through that process, having awareness over your money and taking control over where it goes, that you build the essential skills and habits that everyone who's mastered their money possesses, which will make it so much easier to continue moving forward, saving, investing, and building the level of wealth you desire. But there's another reason why saving $25,000 is such a game changer. And it's because once you've built those essential skills and habits to save that much, you really get to see and feel the effects of compound interest on your money. You start to feel like your money is working for you. Finally, we tend to only think about compounding when it comes to the long term and what our investments in the stock market will look like, returning 7 to 8% per year on average over a span of decades. But compound interest isn't something you should ignore when talking about your short-term savings as well, because $25,000 is a substantial amount of money. And at current interest rates, having $25K in your bank account, you'll see it earning around $100 a month in interest. $100 a month isn't going to turn you into Bill Gates, but it is enough where you'll start to see your account balance steadily growing each and every month. It'll start to feel like your money is working for you instead of you always working for your money, and that's a powerful feeling. And again, just mentally, it's really nice to see monthly interest payments coming into your account that you know could cover your cell phone bill or fund your ever-growing collection of obscure streaming services. You'll be able to say, yeah, Netflix and Hulu this month, without breaking a sweat. Basically turning you into the Jeff Bezos of your friend group. But all jokes aside, $25,000, it's just nice to have. It's a financial safety net. It means you'll be able to cover just about any unexpected expense that will pop up. You won't have to stress as much when your car needs repairs. And you won't be stuck frantically Googling, how do I wash my clothes by hand if your washing machine up and dies? Because you'll have prepared yourself and given yourself the financial buffer to handle all those annoyances when they inevitably arise. I really can't overstate that there is a big mindset shift that happens when you save $25,000. And it's something that I have experienced firsthand. For the longest time, I was doing everything right, pouring money into my retirement accounts, watching my investments grow, and still I was stressed about money. I'm talking anxiety over buying groceries for the family stressed. I mean, how are people out there buying new cars and taking vacations and upgrading their kitchens when I'm struggling while being so financially responsible? Do they all make OnlyFans content on the side? Am I the only one without a rich family member that left them an inheritance? Nope. It turns out I wasn't managing my money as well as I thought I was. I was saving super aggressively so that future me 20 years down the line would be living large, but totally ignoring the fact that current me had a life to live and deserved a little financial security as well. So I made a shift. I decided I'm going to keep a more robust emergency fund around. Yes, I had to sacrifice some of the money I was putting towards my retirement accounts to do it, but I gotta say it was worth it. Because when I finally got up to that level of having $20,000, $25,000 saved, I noticed just about all the stress and anxiety I was having over money disappeared. Not only do I feel secure in my ability to handle any obstacle that might arise, but there was a definite shift in my mindset from always feeling like I was playing defense with my money to now confidently playing offense. I was more free to plan how I want to use my money to make my life more enjoyable now, rather than just some distant date off into the future. It really is like a switch that goes off when you hit a milestone like $25,000, that it just lets you let go of so much of that paycheck to paycheck stress. It allows you to focus on those long-term goals without sacrificing today in order to do so. But saving $25K just doesn't make you feel more secure and like you have a leg up on everyone else. It provides some tangible, real-world benefits that you might not otherwise get without that much saved. Because when you have $25K saved up, you'll have better financial opportunities available to you. When you go to the bank looking for a mortgage or a car loan, when they take a look at your assets and your credit history, you're just gonna look like a much safer bet to them. Not only are you someone they're more likely to give a loan to, but you're more likely to get a better rate on that loan because you have enough to put down a sizable down payment. Again, this is something I'm talking from experience on. When my wife and I bought our current house, we were luckily in the position where we had a very sizable amount of money saved up, and we actually did something they call buying points on your mortgage, where we paid, I think it was $5,000 more upfront in order to reduce our interest rate on our mortgage by 0.5%. We took it all the way down to 2.15% locked in for the next 30 years. It already looked like a great move when mortgage rates shot up to 7% earlier this year, but since we plan on staying in this house long term, we'll easily see the return on that investment and more, regardless of what interest rates do in the future. And trust me, I understand. Some of you will watch this and think that having $25,000 saved up is amateur hour. That's just some walking around money for you. And some of you will call me out of touch because you can barely scrape together $25, let alone $25,000. You'll probably tell me it's not even possible to do in the first place. But I believe because of the discipline and the dedication needed in order to save up $25,000, that it is an important milestone in anyone's financial life. Now, the one question you're probably all wondering but I haven't answered yet is, where should I be saving this $25,000 to begin with? There are a lot of options out there. High-yield savings accounts, T-bills, I-bonds, or that drawer in your kitchen where everything just kind of disappears. Some of those options are better than others, which is why I made this video that you should watch next to make sure you're making the best choices investing your cash and your short-term savings. So click here and let's put some fuel on that fire in your journey to $25,000. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you over in that next one soon.